Joseph, I have photos showing Obi collecting the man's number and asking for his account, Arabambi. Arabambi, if you have photos, show us the photo. You go just buy because of Peter Obi. You this Arabambi. You buy a shameless death because I don't understand your problem. You Peter Obi, you have photos of Obi collecting the man's number. How are you sure he was collecting the man's number and he was asking for his account? If they sue you to court now, they'll say Peter Obi has started. If you have the photos, show it to us. Arabambi, a member of the Labour Party, alleged that former Anambra State Governor and NDC presidential candidate Peter Obi collected the phone number and bank account details of Faduri Joseph after promising to refund money the later reportedly paid during the Labour Party presidential primary process. What is it talking about? Speaking in a video posted by Symphony, Arabambi claimed that Faduri Joseph and another aspirant each paid 35 million naira. To who? But only one of them was refunded. He alleged that despite Obi's assurances, Joseph never received his money back. One money. Who told them to pay money? Arabambi said he was familiar with the event because he was directly involved in the party's internal affairs at the time. According to him, I have some photographs where he was even collecting the guy's telephone number, asking for his account. But we didn't know it's going to be audio promise, he said. Oh, don't worry, I'm very sorry because PDP did this to me. You think this man they talk? Arabambi argued that the photographs he claimed to possess support his allegation that Obi personally requested Joseph's contact and account details with his intention of arranging a refund. He however alleged that the promise was never fulfilled. Well, he further maintained that the incident left Joseph without a refund, despite the assurances allegedly given to him. I don't understand. With Joseph, waiting Joseph they buy from Peter B, that they are promising him to refund him and they did not refund him. According to Arabambi, the matter remains one of the issues arising from the Labour Party internal processes ahead of the 2023 general election. That one don't pass now. Arabambi, please, let's hear what. So smart says you would always have your AI generated photos of Obi. I like what you are doing, sir. You are indirectly and foolishly campaigning for Obi. Keep it up. Carlos says, really wonderful. Bring the picture to court. Do you get? Bring the picture to court. Let's see. F13 says, useless man, do you think Obi is poor like you? Don't mind him. Now says, make it public now. What are you waiting for? Silly hungry man. Ozo says, a hungry slave errand boy, you are half dead. Obi left LP and LP by the natural death. Meaning Obi is LP, no more, no less. Arabanko speaking, Obi no. Emeka says, if Obi had blemish, some would have buried him alive. Since. NWDB says, please, this isn't funny anymore. This guy should be put on chains, as in he's running mad, Abi. Because I don't understand this problem. You just buy yourself for Obi matter, I'm telling you. Obianoli says he didn't collect any money from government and Anambra State not paying him any money. Is it an election form? Ingo collect. Former governor of Arabambi State is a big boy. He has his money. He's not greedy like you. Odi Michael says, Obi said you don't have address. By the time Obi noticed your address, you will come and do mouth like lizard, trying to swallow egg in court. You will speak English by force. Don't mind him. Monday says, busybody here and there. Obi's campaign spokesman. Oladejo says, Arabambi continue with dirty job against Obi. Tinubu will soon give you Babambola appointment chairman, because the way I look at it, there is no more relevant appointment to give you. It was the big people are using to get appointments from APC. Bunch of jobless politicians and thieves. King Kaliton says, your LP we don't buy. Now only Obi did this for that, busybody people. Don Brown says, you're a man. This nonsense you are saying, what does that mean? Fool. Ori Manuel says, you look like a monkey in this photograph. Chimdi Agbai. You are nothing but a clown, an inhumorous one at that. Nelson DBA says, Arabambi has gone mad. He's acting like a rabid dog. Honor says, this guy is beginning to sound like a lunatic. The guy no longer makes sense. He may need to pay a visit to Yabalest. Ozama says, Arabambi and idleness is big teases. You have shown the world that you don't have anything doing as a man, only going about talking about Obi that didn't even notice you. Obi that doesn't even know that you exist. Abeg, gold medal says not even an audio. This guy needs help. He has gone mad. I'm telling you, he goes soon enter market. Friday says, what's your own if you were paid to look for evidence to frustrate Tobi? You are failed though. Malaysia says you will soon run mad there. If I lie, ask them, you will run mad on top this Peter Obi matter. Roland Okeke says, so what is the evidence? The collected accounts. So what? If you are broke, you can send your account number as well. Obi is compassionate and generous to be thinking about refunding someone money he spent on primaries. Now, wow. Megadi says, who knows how many millions Tinubu has given to this Arabambi of a man that makes him behave like a madman because of Obi. They might not even give him money. They might just have promised him appointment. And he said he will believe that they will give him appointment. So he's working so hard. Valentine said, you're a pathological liar. In 2023, you were suspended by Aburi for working with a papa. Born liar. Did you take part in 2023 campaign? Don't mind him. India are everywhere. Obi Paul says, so what are you waiting for? Invite EFCC now. Or STPC or DSS. I believe each other one. Foolish man. Sunday says, Arabambi, you are the worst politician I've ever seen. You are not important. Still, you don't want to be away. Do you think you can stop God as project? When God projects, they couldn't stop him. If God project Obi, your noise will be a stepping stone to his destination. Moses Ewa says, honestly, I wonder how this man's relative feels about him. While seeing how he is making fool of himself just because he wants to be noticed by the failed old guys who are against Nigeria's progress through their fraudulent and dubious characters and attitudes towards the management of our resources. Don't mind him. Shameless. What a useless fellow. Does it mean that this guy does not have family? That will take him to a psychiatric home for a proper checkup because this is not ordinary again. No. I've said my own. The next thing is for him to enter market and start eating from the dustbin. Yes, so 337 says all the Labour Party leaders are the weapon fashioned against Peter Obi. They shall never prosper. Amen. Amen. William says, now you go tire. You go tire. Just look at this field man, Arabambi. Now bad belly, they rule your life. So, Luke John says, you are not contesting for any position and you are talking as if you are the presidential candidate of any party. You sure say your head dey correct. Haba, who gives you the work no mean well for you? They no really mean well for them. Please say, stop buying yourself softly. Whatever evidence you have against PO, please take them to court. And allow us to breathe. Please stop all this noise. Vincent says he's nothing but a madman who will eventually unalive himself by chasing Peter Obi and abandoning his family and his future. Aren't you guys already surprised that he has turned a rabid dog already? Uzoka Daniel says, go and sleep. Go and sleep. Now, listen, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.